Hi, Kate. I reached my limit for my post and response, but I just had to give you another response. Thanks for your encouragement, and I don't know that I've mastered YouTube, but I am able to use it a couple times a week, so I guess that's okay. Um, but thanks for mentioning about that psychological element. Actually, Snow pointed out that it was. Um, I know I used that terminology of more intrusive, or I forget what I said, but he pointed that out, and I don't know that I was completely convinced until I heard you. Uh, but you're right, and it made me think about some other things, like, um, for instance, the MAD Drunk Driving Association. It just takes, a couple vocal people that, and they put a face on something, um, to make it bigger than maybe it is, or um, um, or as big as it should be. I don't want to diminish the fact that it's something important, and but oftentimes in a society of so many people, um, one person matters a whole lot to some people and a lot less to everybody else. So, yeah, I think when people present it that way, it does have a way of personalizing it and does change the psychological impact. And um, so I'm glad you expanded on that because it made me think more about it. And um, um, because I see the massive devastation of the actual site of 9/11, but um, if I were a family member, the site wouldn't be as much uh, of the symbol as maybe the the empty space where your spouse used to sleep next to you. That's far more riveting than a pile of rubble because that was a mass grave for a lot of people and it represented a whole bunch of other things. But to that one person in that family, that's far more real. And the more that's perpetuated and amplified, um, from our daily lives, how those things uh, mean something. If it's, you think about maybe giving blood, but you know someone in your family that desperately needs it because maybe they're a hemophilia. So it's the kind of things you don't really think about as much until they are personalized. So thanks for your response and for the encouragement, and also um, the computer lessons. I ultimately got the final um, uh, help from the help desk, but I guess you nudged me in that direction, as well as some other people in the class, and well, Dr. Meredith has been forcing me. He's going to be watching this, that's right. Okay, I better go now. Bye, thank you.